Hey YouTube, it's Kill College Struck, also known as Anarchist. Haven't seen you guys in a really long time. In my new house, out in, I can't say where. The army done me good. Let's just say that. I'm gonna get on this subject since I'm a big wrestling fan. Is the WWE racist? Yes. I believe that the WWE is in fact racist. One of my points are packaging of wrestlers. If you watch WWE, you see the Wyatts and you see the Shield. The Shield and the Wyatts were packaged really well. They all work well together. But in the WWE, one of the things that happens with black wrestlers since forever is that WWE doesn't package, or WWF doesn't package black wrestlers well at all. They don't give them anything to work with. I know a lot of people are going to say The Rock is black. The Rock is black. Yes, The Rock identifies with being black, but when you see The Rock, do you see him as being black, or do you see him as being just The Rock? When I originally saw The Rock, I thought it was Spanish. We literally, in my class, argued whether The Rock was Latino, Samoan, or something else. The Rock does not look black. Now, when you say, oh, that's why black people don't have unity now, because they separate each other from themselves. The truth is, it is a racist, how do you say, it's a racist institution. How the white slaves hate the black slaves, it's been institutionalized in our DNA for, I don't know, for about 300 years. So it's going to take about 600 years to completely wash it out. But since today, you got the media who also plays into this. Now, the WWE also plays into this. This is why you don't see dark-skinned black females in movies as the love interest. Are you going to tell me that there aren't dark-skinned beautiful black females? Because I see Gabrielle Union, I see girls like Megan Good. Those are beautiful women. They look better than Megan Fox to me. They look better than the Kim Kardashians. Maybe it's because I'm black, or maybe because I have bias towards black women because I am a black male. I don't know. But at the end of the day, that's the whole reason. That's why Storm is played by Halle Berry opposed to a actual African woman. Go figure, right? The WWE also plays into this. The Rock was lucky enough that he wasn't as brown, so he was easily packageable. So he looks the part, he talks the talk, he got the moves, we'll let The Rock slide. So The Rock basically slided. But when now I'm not gonna say actual because that's insinuating that Rock is not an actual black guy. He's a black guy, Samoan, whatever. But when a African American, identifiable African American like Booker T comes along, who had WCW by their socks, they couldn't deny him anymore because he was basically the best there. When he comes along, WWE, they degrade him, and degrade him, and degrade him, and degrade him. Now, that's probably like my second reason as to why I believe actually Booker T in the packaging goes along, oh, it's a black guy with a gun, he's gonna rob you. No, I'm in the military, okay? And I'm selling this to one of my friends. Normally you see a big black guy like Big E Langston. Not right now. What he's doing is really great. He's agile, he's fast, he's explosive. He hasn't really gotten a chance to be himself. I subscribe to him on Twitter, okay? He's a pretty funny person. Big E hasn't been a chance for promo or any of that. He is the Intercontinental Championship because remember the WWE will, you know what? We'll give a black guy a number 2 championship, a number 3 championship. They don't have a problem doing that because in that way it shuts somebody like me up. But I'm tired of it. I'm sorry. You got basically all the black guys that come through now are just basically Ahmad Johnson, a big black guy. No real personality. He used to play sports, so we're not gonna let him talk. We're not gonna let him even have a chance to become big. Like people like Shelton Benjamin, I will argue all day for Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin should have been a champion. Just like Daniel Bryan's eventually going to be champion, Shelton Benjamin should have been a champion. He should have been pushed and he should have gotten his chance, but he never got his chance because he's black. And I will continue to say it's because he's black. Whenever you watch those Money in the Bank ladder matches with him or Kofi in it, they're the highlights. You can't deny that. They're the reason why the match, oh my god, is so good. Other than somebody like Jeff Hardy, who I freaking love, it took him forever to win the championship, but that his was more on drugs and stuff like that. But, John Cena's on steroids and, don't wink an eye. It's frustrating. And that brings me to John Cena. John Cena's persona. Basic thugonomics. Word life. I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me. Word life. That crap. That crap worked out for him so well. It was almost as if he was black. That is my point. If John Cena were black, that wouldn't have worked for him at all. He took the whole 50 Cent thing, ran with it, and it worked. Throwbacks, chains, you know, and he took that, you know, the thugging thing, he took it and he ran with it, and it became a big thing. The closest thing to a WWE champion we've had, a black WWE champion, has been R-Truth. So he went from dancing to being crazy, little Jimmy, blah, 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 blah. That was the first black guy since Booker T that actually had a chance to branch out and do something with this character. Kofi Kingston hasn't really had a chance. He had a chance 2009. That failed. He didn't become champion. He was fighting Randy Orton. That didn't work out for him, and since then he's been a jobber basically. And Kofi Kingston still gets a big pop because he's good. We don't understand why he hasn't been able to be pushed to be champion, but you know, Daniel Bryan's non-charisma having ass becomes champ, technically been champion twice. I don't know how else to put this to people who don't believe me or believe that the WWE is racist. I did that as fast as I possibly could. Goodbye. Oh, 44 seconds left. Yeah, I didn't mean to do this with this gun. Don't want to be the stereotype, but I guess it's going to be stereotyped anyway. Black guy with gun. I don't care. Fuck you. I served my country, bitch. I want to clear this up. I got an extra like 3 or 4 minutes. Primetime players, they are nothing but crime time. Naomi and Cameron, they're nothing but ratchet hoes. Brodus Clay dances. R-Truth dances. Ezekiel Jackson, same old thing that Mark Henry is, same old thing that Ahmed Johnson was, and Farouk, or Ron Simmons as most people know him as. Farouk, the first African-American, WCW African-American champion, however you want to put it. He was the first black champion, nationally known, went to the WWE, became a goon. Of course, Booker T, that's probably the biggest wrestling snub to me of all time. To me, that's bigger than the Bret Hart Screwjob, Montreal Screwjob. To me, that's the Bobby Lashley. These are all, if you look at it closely, they're all packaged the same way. They just brought in Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods is a black man with a PhD, and they have him dancing on television, just like R-Truth. The guy's a nerd. If you subscribe to him on his Instagram, like me, as you can see, the Zelda poster, the Batman and the Storm poster up there, and Judge Dredd. He likes Power Rangers, he likes Dragon Ball. So, where in there does dancing ever come in? I mean, I guess the Black Power Ranger used to dance, but that was nothing but a fucking stereotype too. I just want to just clear up this whole packaging thing. The WWE packages black guys in places where they're not giving any chance to grow. But you got freaking Wyatts, who all ain't nothing but a redneck stereotype. They're getting more chance. They're a big fucking stereotype, but they're getting more chance to actually grow because, you know, rednecks watch this crap. And unfortunately, I'm an idiot. I started watching TNA. Ain't that many black guys on there, so I don't really have to worry about seeing racism. Shoot, I'm a backyard wrestler myself.
Looking great. Looking real good.
Shazine!
Oh my God!
No! Jesus Christ! This match is over! Aries is the new DCW Destroy Everything 24/7!
That's right, I spear people. I just think it's ridiculous. Remember, the WWE is scripted. And they write a script and they say, look, you're going out and go here and you're going to go do this today. And that's what they do with pretty much everybody. Attitude Era is over. People don't get that much free range. Other than the last person was like CM Punk, and I think John Cena still gets free range. You can open up and say to me whatever you got to say. Just don't call me racist. I'm not racist. I call inconsistencies out when I see them, like with American media. This whole reason I made this Kill Color Struck account in the first place. If you want to debate or you want to tell me something that I don't know about the wrestling business that I should know that keeps black guys or people in general from being champion, let me know. Hopefully you're correct. But most of the time you're not going to be correct because you don't know either. But if you were to study media, you would see that you don't see women my color. And when you see men my color, they're the sidekick. You haven't seen a sci-fi movie yet where the black guy is the protagonist. After Earth was probably the first one. Blade might have been the very, very first that was really good. Tell the truth. It was really good because Michael John White's farm thing was horrible. There hasn't been that much. I'm just going to call it how I see it. And unless you can prove to me, without a shadow of a doubt that, okay, the WWE is just, you know, they're not racist. It's just that these guys don't deserve it. Prove it. Prove it. All I got to say is one thing. The Miz blew your mind, didn't I?